Alright! That might happen a few times during the stream. I'm sorry, I just had some tacos and they had queso in them, and then queso does that to me sometimes. So does soda, which I also have. I need to stop drinking soda. I'm not big on soda, but lately I have been. I need to stop it. Anyway, welcome. So real quick, what the stream is gonna be, I am gonna do the 6th anniversary Senkaimon because I've been wanting to do it, because yay. Look, it's my first time logging in because I've been asleep all day because I've been super tired. Ooh, nice. Extra orbs, yes please. Okay, so yeah, what's gonna happen here is that I'm gonna do the 6th anniversary Senkaimon because I've been looking forward to it, because Senkaimon and it's new and I love it. But also, I just finished, and by just finished I mean like 2 hours ago, I finished reading the new one-shot for Bleach, the new chapter that was coming out. I should say one-shot for Bleach. It's a chapter that just came out. They translated it. The link, you can find it online. Just literally look up Bleach one-shot 2021, and it's like the first link to read the English one. Hey, Jap King. Oh, you changed your name, I see. Yeah, so they changed the it's in English now. You can click it. You can find it easily by clicking on the first link. And it's nuts. You should read it, because I'm gonna be talking about it here, and there's a good chance I'll be spoiling it. And it's not a one shot. It's not a one shot. We'll just say that. Also, am I nuts? We have another tower, right? Am I nuts? I thought we had another difficult one. Am I making that up? I might be making that up. Anyway, let's go ahead and do the 6th anniversary tower. Dude, yes! The one-shot was so good. So that's the plan for discussing today. Let me do this real quick so I can... Let me know how the audio is too, because I messed around with some mic settings, because this mic is not as good as my other one, and I need to reconnect my controller. And yeah, just let me know. I'm waiting on the 10th to read it. I personally don't want to spoil myself, so I'll leave. I get it, Miguel. I get it. No worries. It's nuts. It is nuts. What, can you read it? If you Google... Oh, look at the beautiful city. If you Google Bleach One Shot 2021, it's like the first link. It's in English. It's like... I don't remember the name, but it had the name of the website, but the name of the website has One Piece on it. I don't remember what it is. Used around 100 tickets, didn't get anything. Oof. Sorry, friend. Everything goes down with this Ichigo. It is nuts. It's not a one-shot. At least I don't think it is. There's no way it could be a one-shot, because they basically started a new arc. In the chapter, it says at the very end, it's the start of a whole new arc, and they're exploring a section. I'm trying to figure out... I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to go through Senkaimon a little bit and wait a little bit till more people get in. And then discuss it in depth, because I probably will spoil it, and I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't read it. You can read it pretty quickly. It's like 70 pages. But it has like a lot of new world building stuff just because time has passed. And it's exploring a part of the Bleach lore that they brought up at the beginning of the anime and then never brought it up again except in a movie. And they're bringing it up now, and I couldn't be happier, because I was so confused why they brought it up and then never did anything with it. Can you post the link here? Yeah, go ahead and post the link here. Hello, Mordecai. Hey, Roxas. Yes, the chapter came out. You should definitely read it. Definitely read it, because I'm going to be spoiling... I'm not spoiling it yet, but you should spoil... I'm going to spoil it... I'll wait till, like, maybe floor 20, and then I'll spoil it. This was floor 2. Maybe floor 30, I don't know. Hey, Zero. But yeah, the chapter came out. I think the translation came out today. I think the actual... No, it must have been both that came out today. I don't really know. Honestly, the last week has been... It's all run together. I have been... Oh man, I have been just not been able to sleep. I went to sleep yesterday because I was so tired, and I went to sleep at 9:30 p.m., which is super early. But I hadn't slept, well, I hadn't slept well the night before, so I was like, I'll sleep for 9:30, I'll wake up at 7, everything will be fine. I woke up at 1:30 and couldn't sleep again, so I started work at 3:30 in the morning. And that was just my day. I stopped at around 11, I went to sleep, and woke up like at 4, and then read the chapter. That's been my day. Read the chapter, went to go get food, came back, here I am. That's been my whole day. It's been a long, but also short day. Tenza, hello. This has been coming through my brain the entire time I start coming back. That's a great question, and that I was thinking that to myself as well. But then I thought to myself, I don't think he will, because when Soul Reapers take out hollows, which Arankars are hollows, they get purified if they were, I guess, not bad. And Stark doesn't strike me as the kind of person who was evil, so I'm willing to bet he wasn't sent to hell. Zailopro was, and I think we saw Aroniero as well in the movie. Baragan probably was. Alibel's still alive. Grimjal's still alive. Noitora probably was. Zomari just feels like he was following orders, so we'll probably won't see him. Yami probably was. I don't know. It's very interesting. I'm very curious to see what happens now. But we know for sure, I think the only ones we know for sure are Aroniero and Zailoporo. But this means that we're probably going to get new forms of espadas, which is nuts. Oh, this is going to be locking up a person. Hold on. Let me use a... who do I not care if it gets... You know what? Let's use you. Yeah, let's use you in honor of what's happening. The chapter tells us basically everyone who died in a Soul Reaper, Quincy, or Hollow that had powerful rights who goes to hell. No questions, managing you HUD, chilling in hell. I think they just specified Soul Reapers, and it's not everyone who died, it's just everyone on a captain level who died, I guess. Which, I mean, there was some. I doubt we'll see a Shojiro, but who knows? He did have a Bankai, so who knows? He did get refused to... And I don't know if we'll see them. Because were they sent to hell? Were their souls sent to hell? Or was it their spiritual pressure that basically got sent there, and that's what kind of opened up the gate? Also, we're getting into little spoiler territory, so if you haven't read it, do so. I think somebody posted the link earlier. If they haven't, or can you post the link again, whoever did it? Where can you read the chapter? If you Google Bleach One Shot 2021, it should be the first link, and it should be in English. So hopefully somebody will post the link on here as well. But it's definitely worth a read because it is not a one shot. Edward, thank you so much, man. Too kind, too kind. Where do I work? It's a company that's currently going through a name change. But it's basically computer stuff, you know. It's computer stuff. I stare at a computer all day and break stuff, basically. It's fun. The 6th anniversary tower, the same aspect, only they changed the background for the last floor. Is it all the same? Because I remember last year what they did was they gathered like several different floors, but they changed stuff up a bit. Historically, what anniversary towers are is that they take a they take a they take a whole new one, right? And then like a month or two later, a new anniversary comes out and it uses the same layout and similar bosses, sometimes the same. And that's the new anniversary. But this time we got the... I don't know that we'll have that this time around. I don't remember. I don't remember the first few floors of Senkaimon because I usually auto them and then I stream floor 30 to 50. And that's how I usually do things. But when it's a new tower, I stream the whole thing. And so I don't remember this because this is usually autoed. I just pulled a 6-step on the banner and pulled a 4 5 stars. Dang, all new, nice. Definitely worth it. That's a lot of new orbs. A lot of new orbs. It's like 600 orbs. I don't know that we'll see. Although, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. I'm very excited, and I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm super excited, and I hope it's like a weekly thing, and not like we'll get to it when we'll get to it thing. Continue using Yama. I completed this tower with too much luck. As in, there were certain sections that you got really lucky in. I definitely know that feeling with Senkaimon. Caleb looking at the reactions. Yeah, no kidding! No kidding, because that essentially means more designs, more characters. Honestly, that Xayaloporo looked nuts. That looked awesome. And I don't know if he was mid-transformation and got interrupted, or he just fully transformed and that's what it was. But that's cool. And I like the whole idea of, oh, the hole is basically put on the outside of our body. And that's kind of going to be a theme, I think. We're going to see that hole in a lot of characters we'll see. I also really like the two new lieutenants. I like that they put one that was mute. That was pretty cool. And then I love that one girl. I don't remember her name. But she's a brawler, and I love any character that's a brawler. I'm kind of sad we're not going to see Nemu just because she's in child form right now. But she was a brawler, and I'm sad that we're not going to see her again, probably. Fighting, anyway, in the game. Or in the manga. I've been trying to get past 431, but I don't have the right characters. Well, I'll get to it, and then remind me when I get to it, and then I'll try to help out with a list of characters. Hello, New Zealand. Hello, Steve. As far as this tower has been easy for you, it's floor 8 so far, yeah, but it's only floor 8. Like, I'm only taking 1 damage per hit. But we'll see. We'll see. Honestly, these Senkaimon are typically easy. Yeah, they're usually easy for what they are. But I've seen a few comments right now that say that they're not so easy. So I'm excited. I love a challenge. Give me a challenge, please. I went down to zero and didn't get items, but a few days later I got him 13 tickets. Very nice. I'm still hoping to get him on this account in tickets. I got him on JP, but I did not get him on this one. I also got from tickets, I got the Artworks Ichigo on JP. The gate opened on the hell side due to the Soul Reapers killing too many powerful people. I wonder if it was too many Well, they didn't... I don't think it's because they killed too many powerful people. Because it would have opened, I think, immediately. I think what ended up happening was because Retsu, Yama, and Jushiro died all within the span of like 10 days? Yeah, it was Yama, Genryusa, and Jushiro all died within the span of 10 days. And in the chapter, at the beginning of the chapter, you can see when Renji's talking, he's like, "Oh yeah, we just did the ritual for Yama and Retsu." And we're having Ukitake's ritual like soon, so you should show up. I think because they had 3 high-level captains that died at around a similar time. I think that's what did it. I think if they had died, or I guess the ritual for them was performed within the span of like 10 days. And I think if they would have spaced it out, it probably wouldn't have been a problem. But have you ever tried to drink a gallon of milk? You could drink a gallon of milk in several sittings, but if you try to chug the whole gallon of milk, it's gonna overflow, and I think that's what happened. They just gave hell too much milk. And I think that's what caused the overflow. And what's interesting is, they said because they had to do the ritual in the presence of I guess in the presence of the Soul Reaper's grave, but because Ichigo had the Soul Reaper badge, where Jushiro could basically spy on him, I think that counted because they took out those hollows. I don't know. It's interesting. I can't wait for them to explain it. Also, my Yuri's new look. Oh, floor 49, the one with Noitora. I still don't have Noitora, but hopefully I have. No, I don't have anything that can beat it in under a minute. If it's the exact same one it was, I don't have anything. When do you think Captain Rukia will come out again? I don't know. That's hard to say. Because they haven't done a manga thing in a while. It's the first time I've seen your face. I imagined it so much differently. Well, I mean, I've been on multiple videos. Like my face in some and stuff and everything. Tech Soul Reaper. Okay. And it's a boss battle, right? I can do this. You're a Soul Reaper, but I might need you later. Let's use Koga. Yeah, let's use Koga. I like Koga. This song is really good. Could there be a new Grimjaw form, maybe? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because the only one... Because Grimjaw didn't die. He's still kicking. So I don't know what they're gonna do. Like, the only new forms, potentially canon new forms that we might see, are probably the ones that died. But I'm very curious to see who we're gonna see enter the fight, enter the upcoming fights, because we're gonna see a lot of fights probably, and there's a lot of characters in the Soul Society that might like we might actually see not Grimjaw, well maybe Grimjaw now, but we might actually see Tsukishima and Ginjo actually fight. Which would be very, very exciting. Hey, Loris! They should also make a non-canon arc? Well, that's just filler. Like, that's what the animes do when they need to fill time, but that would be kind of hard to do officially, because anything done officially is canon. Knockback, killer, no affiliation, killer. I can do this. Actually, let me do this real quick. I'm gonna do this. This is a 6th anniversary tower, so this won't come back to bite me. That's good. Yeah, that's good. Okay. We'll give you a free revive, and then we'll give you... Give you that, and then that'll be my go-to. Sure, let's use you. Can't wait for one character banner to be a Hellverse version of Xayala Pro. I doubt we'll get those as one character banner, so it'll probably be its own thing in about 2 or 3 years. I am excited though. The only thing I hope is that it is a weekly thing. It probably won't come out next week. It'll probably be a few months till it's a weekly thing. But I really hope it's a weekly thing. I just cleared the banner with 3-in-1. Step 8, Nell. Shunsui Yama got Jushiro Step 3. Nice! Super fast. I did not get as lucky. It took me several steps. You were hoping to see Kenpachi, but yeah, there was a few people that didn't make an appearance. Kenpachi being one of them. I like that we saw the most of the teams. They did. What did they mention? That he just escaped? Isn't that what all they said? That he just went missing or something? Ow. 49 is a white Ichigo floor. Oh right, I can have. I don't know if it is or not. I have to see it. But I have some other characters I can use now because I overcharged their stats. The reason I don't have the right character for 31 is because I'm new to the game and the only character that somewhat works is Camp for Your World, Kenpachi. Well, the good thing is that this goes on for 18 more days, so you can grind tickets like a madman, and try to summon someone new, because yeah, or orbs, and then try to summon someone new from that. Quincy damage, huh? Who do I have? It's a Quincy. You shoot arrows. You're a Quincy now. Congratulations. Isn't Beyond Bankai non-canon? Yeah. Oh, you meant the game. Okay. No, that makes sense. No, the game releases non-canon stuff all the time. I thought you meant the actual novel or books. I did it with Camp for Your Own World Grimjow. It's possible in a minute if you have 10. The problem is I have 0 links to them. I don't even have them on this account, which is a problem in its own. I guess I could try to summon more of them, but it's too much of a risk now. Pew pew. Do you think we'll see the second version of the 5th anniversary Ichigo again? If so, when? The second version of 5th anniversary Ichigo? I don't know what that means. Are you talking about just 5th anniversary Ichigo? Because if so, yeah, he's a premium character. You can literally get him from tickets. I've gotten like 4 or 5 of them from tickets. So yeah, he's just permanently in there. You can summon him at any time from tickets, and he'll be in fillers. I would imagine soon, since it's been over a year. Could you beat Floor 48 version with 5th anniversary Ichigo again? If so, I just mixed up 2 conversations there. You could beat Floor 48 with Camp for Your Own World Grim done under a minute. I'm not sure. I don't have him either way. Unless you're talking about the first one. The first one I have, but not the second. And I assume you're talking about the second. Senkaimon is so hard if you don't have to do right units. Like hard to beat in general, or under a minute hard? Speed, you'll do fine. Kenny did appear? I know... I'm trying to think. Of who didn't show up. Because I think we saw most everyone. 2, 3... We didn't see Rose. At least I don't recall seeing Rose. It's possible we saw him and I just didn't see him. We vaguely saw... Isane. We saw Shinji. We did not see Byakuya. We saw Iba. We saw Lisa. We saw Kensei. Ow. Toshiro, obviously. Kenny, we didn't see. Mayuri we did, and Ruki we did. So, yeah, we didn't see a few of them. I wouldn't mind if he released the chapters when he wants, as long as they're all long. Captain Affiliation, damage from blah blah blah. I can do this. Are they being locked? If they're not being locked, I'll just use you. Actually, yeah, I'll just use you. Francis Kiko, hello. Welcome. Dude, the combination of having Chunsui Strong Attack 2 and a charge move is great. I'd be grateful I have the new Yamaka Score 34 without Camp for Your Own World Tsukushima. Luckily, I have both. On both accounts too, which is nice. I love this Chunsui, so good. Oh, he did appear? Must have missed him then. Good old Rose. The tech version of him, he came out just before the anniversary Aizen. Oh, okay. No, I got you. I got what you're saying. He is also a premium character. You can pull him from tickets. I did pull him from tickets, actually. I pulled him from a 6-star ticket. I don't know when he's going to be in a banner again. That's hard to say. But you can pull them from a ticket sooner or later. That's certain characters. I try not to go all in when they come out, because I know they're premium characters, and I'd rather just do that. Technique, attribute, damage. You'll do. Oh, it's locked. Hold on a second. Let's do this. And we're up against the wrong cars, right? A wrong car, a wrong car, a wrong car. Jushu was calling, but the Urahara and Kenpachi dupe. I kind of wish I would have gotten some dupes of Kisuke. I want a 5 out of 5 them. We're talking about the one-shot? Yes! I'm waiting till 420 to fully spoil it, even though we've already talked about some spoilers. Just to give some people a chance. I don't know if it did ever get linked in chat. If you have not read it, you can Oh, I never noticed this was a... Oh. I don't know why I did that now, but I did. If you haven't read it yet, you can Google Bleach One Shot 2021, and it's like the first link is in English, I think. Next to Shinji, when all the captains were gathered in the Soul Society. Oh, I thought that was Momo. Because she's his lieutenant. So why does Ukitake seem... why does Ukitake seem mad, and does this mean a official continuation? What do you mean seems mad? And I think it does, because I can't imagine they would just leave it like that. Let's use a man character. Let's use you. I haven't used you in a while. We saw every captain and lieutenant at least once. We even saw Hana. We did see Hanatara. I do remember seeing that. Yeah. Duel me? I've been meaning to. I really have. I really have. I've just been so exhausted lately. Like, I don't know what's going on with me. I can't sleep. Like, I'll stay up and like I'll try to go to sleep and stay up for like 2 hours, and then I'll wake up early for work, and then I have to take a nap later in the day because I woke up early and didn't get enough sleep. But then that kind of continues the cycle. But then I start work late at night. I fell asleep yesterday at 9:30, hoping to get a full night's sleep and recover from the last several days that's just been bad. And I woke up at 1:30 a.m. and I didn't go back to sleep. And I tried and I couldn't. And then at 3:30, when I couldn't go back to sleep, I was like, you know what? Screw it. I just started working. So I had an 8-hour day today, but I finished at 11 a.m. and then went to sleep. And then I woke up, read the one shot, ate tacos, came back, and here I am. Tacos were good. Hello, speed affiliation. But I really have been meaning to. Is it terrible for a new player to pull so many dupes? Not really. Dupes are useful, especially if you're new. Obviously, you want new characters, right? But if you're new, it's useful. I wouldn't fuse them yet. It's fine if you did, no big deal. But they're just having more 5 stars as to be able to link is good. That's why I said if you're starting out, I wouldn't immediately fuse all of your new characters that you get, even if they're dupes. If you do, it's not a big deal. It's just, you know, for links. Also, we do have a round 3 coming. Yeah. We do have a round 3 coming. I don't think it's going to be anything new, but it's probably going to be a collection of a lot of newer premium characters and a lot of newer seasonal characters, if I had to guess. Which I'm totally fine with, because I probably won't summon us outside of the first few steps. We'll see. Technique! Squidward! Technique! What are we up against? A wrong car? A wrong car, a wrong car, a wrong car. Wrong car? Yeah, okay. I did read it already. I did. I'm gonna full-blown spoil it. As soon as we get to floor 20, this is floor 18. So if you haven't read it yet, and you don't want to be spoiled, even though we already kind of spoiled some of it, go read it now. It is not a one-shot. The one-shot was a lie. It was a ruse. It's a straight-up new arc. I hope the possible new versions of the wrong cars once the arc continues. Me too. I don't know that we'll see new versions of all of them, just because not all of them died. Let's see. Well, they look so nervous because they've never seen something like that before. I'll get to it in just a bit. I'm really excited for it. How good were the tacos? They were so good, but they were also so unhealthy, and I need to stop. But they were so good. They put fried chicken on a homemade tortilla, and instead of lettuce, they use queso. So it's got fried chicken, seasoned fried chicken, which is really good, on a tortilla, with queso, with lettuce, not lettuce, with tomatoes, onions, and cilantro, and with a poblano ranch, and it's so good. Soul Reaper Affiliation. Affiliation. Who do I not use often enough? Let's use you. And regret it instantly. I'm gonna recheck the chapter real quick. I'm honestly tempted to read it again right after this, but I have to work on a top 10. I'm going home tomorrow, so I have to work on a top 10 and get that done so that can come out while I'm gone. And honestly, I am nervous about this one. Guys, you thought hard characters were hard and there's a lot of them? They don't hold a candle to mind characters. Like, yeah, Aizen is above them all, yeah, but the sheer amount of amazing mind characters that we have, oh, there were so many to pick from. It is a hard list. Mine must be their favorite attribute or something, because there's a lot. I didn't realize how good mind attribute had it until I started working on that thing. It's hard. I'm like actively trying to think of in my head. I'm like, did I put this person in the right slot? Should I swap these two? And it's for multiple. It's like I had that for the 10th spot. I had that for the 9th and 8th spot. I had that for the 6th and 5th spot. I had that for the 1st and 2nd spot. It's the most that's ever come up. I think you have Bombardment. Let's find out. You had Bombardment. Nice. I love these comfy streams. They're nice. I like them too. I only wish I could... I wish my beanbag was higher up so I can sit on a beanbag. It's Kubo redoing Hellverse. Okay, after this floor, I'm gonna just straight up spoil it. I am so glad they're touching on that though, because it's like an element of the actual canon that never got touched on. What am I up against? Oh, no affiliation. That's fine. This is fine. Wish you the best of luck for the rest of the tower. I gotta go get us. It was good watching you live tonight. Stay well. Hey, thanks, Edward. You too, man. Have a great night. Take care. Aha! This Xayalopero has really fun moves. It's a shame he has... I don't think they gave him Frenzy. Yeah, they didn't give him Frenzy. It'd be really fun if they did. Also, shout out to Yin and Yang, who cannot inflict a status ailment with their special despite hitting with both lightning and fire. Watching Caleb get the best of us. It's, I'm curious to know if they knew. I have no idea if they would know that was happening. I can't... I don't know. Somebody there must have known, but I don't know. I don't know that they knew. I'd like to think that they didn't know. Maybe only the higher-ups. Oof, that actually did hurt. You talking about the movie Hellverse movie 4? Yes, because it's all of a sudden relevant. If you haven't read the new one-shot, do so, because as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to talk about it a lot. We were like so close for them to use their special again. I just want to say because Kubo confirmed that he wrote the plot for Hellverse movie and the studio scrapped it. For the Hellverse. So it was a different plot? Because we saw the movie. So what happened there? When Xylopro comes out... Yeah, he calls them all something different. And I don't remember what it is, I'm sure... Oh. Whew. Hold on, we'll get to it right after I beat this, because I'm really close to death. I'm death. Okay, we're good. Alright, get ready, friends! Oops. I tugged on the headphone jack. Okay. They said that Aizen disappeared and that was it. Yeah, they said that Aizen disappeared and Yuha... The remnants were gone or whatever? His remains were gone? That's what it was, the divine vow for Ukitake. They called Yama the founder of the Gotai. They called Unahana the Blade of Hell, and they called Ukitake the Divine Vow. Like it was specifically Xylopro who's like, as soon as they hit it basically flooded the gates, opened them, and we can get out of hell. And then he transformed to this super crazy looking thing, and then Ukitake stabbed him. It's nuts. My natural read soul affiliation damage. Man, so repair. Let's use you. I bet Shuren and Kokuto will return for the new Hellverse villain. I don't know that they will. I think they're just one-offs. I don't know how they're gonna do it, because that's one thing. Okay, so we're on floor 21. So if you haven't read it, I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk about it now. Basically, we got a new Bleach one-shot, quote-unquote one-shot, because at the end of the one-shot, I was like reading it, and I got through like halfway, and I could see how far I had left, and I'm like, they've started too many things here. I can't see them finishing this in one-shot. Something's going on here. It's not a one-shot. At the end of it, they say, at the end of it, it basically finishes with them saying, what did they say? The Howls of... What was the name of the arc? The Howls of Hell? The Howl that opened hell or something? It's something weird. But basically, what ended up what happened was 12 years. I think it's been 12 years since the 1,000-year Blood War arc, and they Ichigo gets a call on his phone. Like, technology has kind of progressed in the Soul Society because Kisuke's involved in it now, and so that's kind of progressed a little. They have phones over there that can communicate with the other side, which is pretty cool. I mean, they kind of always had it, but it was kind of old. And now they're actual like smartphone thingies. Heart, just use a heart one. Use you. Actually, we're up against wrong cards. Anyway, they're basically like, hey, we do a ritual when a captain dies. After the 12 years of a captain's death, we do a ritual to kind of, you know, as part of tradition. We just finished. Let's control this. We just finished doing the ritual for Yama and Unahana like a few days ago, and we're having one for Captain Ukitake, and they told Ichigo it's normally just for captains, but since you had such a connection with them, we figured you should be involved as well. So part of the ritual consists of them trapping a hollow, getting them or capturing a hollow and getting it to the Soul Society. and then the captain's disposing of the hollow in front of the grave of the deceased captain. And they only do this ritual for captains. Yeah, they only do this ritual for captains who have died in battle. And so they go to the world of the living. They get attacked by like several giant hollows that nobody but Renji's kid notices. And then Xylophoro shows up. Xylophoro shows up looking really cool. And honestly, I was like, this design looks really good. And it kind of caught me. It looks a little bit interesting. And then he started getting horns coming out of his head. And it really reminded me of the Howl from the Jaws of Hell. That's what it's called, yeah. It really reminded me of Shubankai Ichigo, how he's got the Horn of Salvation. It like really reminded me of that. And he basically explains how, and they kind of explain this with Xylophoro and Shunsui, who's in the Soul Society waiting. Basically, when a captain, they all have like, everyone in the Serete has like a rating of 20. I don't remember what the actual units they used for. Lieutenants have like a rating of 6 or 5 of whatever units that for Reishi that they were using. Techniques or spiritual pressure. Technical Espada. And captains have a rating of like 3 or lower. And they said, and Shunsui's like, anytime a captain or somebody of that rating dies, they have to hold the ritual because when a Soul Reaper dies, their body becomes Reishi, and that goes to the Earth, that goes to the Soul Society, and that becomes part of the Soul Society. When a captain dies, it's too condensed, and it can't do that. So they have to hold the ritual 12 years later to basically help it pass along. But there's a superstition that says that the actual ritual doesn't disperse the Reishi, it sends it to hell. And then Xylophoro pretty much confirms this by saying, you've sent us the founder of the Gotei 13, the Blade of Hell, and now the, what is it, the vow? The devoted vow or something? Talking about Yama, Retsu, and Ukitake. And that kind of overflowed it, opened up the gates of hell, and Xylophoro came out in a new form, where his hollow hold was basically outside of his body, and he looked cool. And right as he was fighting them, the gates of hell opened up, and a giant sword stabbed him in the back, and it was Jushiro's sword. And that's where the arc ended. Or that's when the chapter ended. And it's nuts! And I am so excited. I am so excited. Also, I should probably continue this. Tucker Spada. I just passed. Is it sealed? It's not. Okay, I can use this. The chapter was called New Breaths from Hell, but the arc is called The Howl from the Jaws of Hell. Which, I did not expect it to just to be another arc. Great surprise. They're not called hollows, they're called ghouls. Is that what it is? Yeah, because they didn't have the spiritual pressure of hollows. So they weren't really hollows. It is cool that we're getting a new enemy, though. New enemy type. I should pull it. I should have it up on the side. It's just that it has a lot of pop-up ads, and I didn't want it to start playing something in the middle of the stream, as pop-up ads tend to do. Can we talk about how Ichigo cut the chains of hell casually like it was nothing? I was hoping to see somebody else also start, like, get into a fight. I understand why we didn't. But, yeah, I love that we actually did see some people fight. We saw the 2 new lieutenants fight. We saw hooded Izuru, which looks awesome. I love any character with a hood. Who's the power hollow affiliation? We're going up against hollows, right? No, Soul Reapers. Okay, I'll use now. Yeah, dude, Izuru looks awesome. Don't understand what you're talking about, but it sounds cool. Basically, there was a new one-shot for Bleach, a new chapter, but it wasn't a one-shot, it was straight up the start of another arc. So, it's just another story. I hope it's as long as the other arcs have been. Because we've gotten like 4 major arcs. One of them was kind of short. The Fullbringer arc was kind of short. But the other arcs were really long. And I'd like to think I kind of bundle in the Rukia Rescue arc with the start of everything. It just kind of blends in together really well with me. Or for me. I love that strong attack too. Yeah, it didn't catch me off guard that it ended out of nowhere because I was kind of keeping track of how many pages were left. And I was like, something's going on here. They can't resolve this fast. And then immediately it did. Get ad block. I have ad block for some stuff. But not for a lot, because I understand people need ads to, you know, that's what pays for their services that we enjoy that are free. Arankar affiliation only, speed attribute. Ooh, this one's gets locked. Hold on a second. And Arankar killer. I can do this. I hope. I don't know. I don't want them to fight the Soul Reapers in Hell. Just because it's like, oh, we're fighting, you know, our former comrades kind of a thing. But if they do, it's going to be very interesting to see Unohana fight Kenpachi. Because you know that's what's going to happen. They're not going to do it any other way. I also wonder what's going to, like, is it that Hell's going to leak out? Or is it they're going to have to go there? I think initially Hell's gonna leak out, and everyone in there is gonna run amok. And then eventually it's gonna be just the head, the slow-mo face plant. Just I'm excited. I also really like how it started because it kind of started a little dark. I was surprised of how dark it started because it was a one-shot. And I was like, oh, this one shot starts out by a one-step two-fish. One of them died. The other one grew. I realized it's probably a good thing that the first one died. And I'm like, oh, that's kind of dark. Especially for a one-shot that's just supposed to be, hey, celebration, 20 years later. I see why it wasn't. And I wonder, it makes me think, was the two fish they were talking about, was it just referring to Jushiro and Shunsui? Because the two were kind of a pair, and then one of them died, and the other one became head captain. Of course, one of them became head captain before the other one died, but is it kind of referring to that one of them had to die for the other one to just get good, basically? I don't know. Makes me think. Oof, weakening, not great. Oh, right, they could just do that. I thought I used a special, and I was like, why am I not debuffed? Also, I did not know that was the final enemy. I could have just used my special and did it quickly. Wrong attack too, that's why. That's why. Hey, Cameron! Thank you so much, man. Too kind, sir, too kind. Universal Survival Saga, don't want it. Universal Survival? What does that mean? But thank you so much, man. Too kind. And I think that puts you... Yeah, you're Stream Captain. Or Stream Boss, I guess is what it's called, right? Heart, Espada Affiliation. I can do this. But yeah, thank you so much. You don't have to donate. Suspect spam. Get out of here. I know who I want to use for this. I can find him. I'm using him as a link. I cannot use him. What am I up against? Oh, you have a Hollow Killer. Let's use you. No, Izuru didn't die. He just got a little holy. But he didn't die. Well, she was kind of known as Retsu at that point. Give me the entire arc. Dude, it's so good. I'm very excited they're exploring this because, like, when the show first came out, or the manga first came out, they did address Hell. You know, they killed a Hollow. In the first episode, they kill a Hollow. Shortly thereafter, they kill another Hollow, and it ends up being Orihime's brother. Spoiler if you haven't seen the 5th episode of Bleach. Or the 4th or the 3rd. It's very early on. Anyway. They kill the Hollow, Orihime's brother, and he gets purified and gets sent to the Soul Society because that's how it works. And then, in like another episode or two later, they fight another Hollow. And that one, when it gets killed, was a former serial killer and does not get sent to the Soul Society. Gates of Hell open, he gets pulled in, that's all we hear from him. Benji, thank you so much! Guys, you're too kind, you don't have to donate. I appreciate it though, always do. But thank you so much. It's gonna be Kazu retrieval arc. He's gonna be the new damsel in distress. Up until this chapter, I didn't think we were gonna get them as playable characters in the game. I now think we will eventually get them as playable characters because they're gonna do stuff. But thank you so much. Too kind. I always forget what I'm looking for here. Speed, Soul Reaper. I can do this. Let's use you. Speaking of Retsu. Oh, that's no affiliation. Either way, she's fine. I think Kazu's gonna open a portal. It's possible. Is that his ability? He just opens portals? Also, does he just transform to a Soul Reaper whenever? Isn't that like related to Jushiro since they both have this thing? The fish made of ink? Do they? He has a fish thing in the game. His new form has a fish thing in the game, but he didn't have any fish related thing in actual for his ability, right? I don't think he did. Will be super important to this whole arc story. I think so too, because for some reason she was able to see them when they. I guess she was able to see them, but they didn't really give off spiritual pressure. So I wonder if, I guess they were always there. They just weren't paying attention because they were behind them or something. Oh, talking about the fish when just now BBS Beyond Bankai Jushiro. Well, I wonder if that did have anything to do with it, because I mean Kubo designed them, or he helped design them, so he probably was like, I know what's happening, I'm gonna go ahead and write this down. I wonder if we will, because he did design them, I wonder if he'll just make these forms canon. You know, and just actually put them in there. They might be the only ones to see the ghouls. Well, no, because they were all able to see them, because they fought them. But they didn't sense them coming, they just appeared. I don't think they can sense them, because I don't think they have spiritual pressure. Or it's on a different level and they can't sense them, or something, I don't know. Different frequencies! I think Kubo will somehow bring Kokuto and Shuren into this arc. I think the movies are canon, right? I don't remember if the movies are canon. Freeze, range resistance, power. Okay, we're getting into a lot of stuff here. So Captain, power. Melee, power, Captain. Got it. Oh no, they're being locked. I don't want to use Rukia for this. A Rankar. Yeah, we're going up against the wrong cars. Yeah, there we go. I mean, this Byakuya is fun, honestly. He's fun and he's usable. He's got Frenzy and a great link. Wouldn't it be normal for them to see the Gate of Hell since people would sense it? It's normal for them to see it. It's not normal for them to see something come out of it. Like, they weren't shocked that the I don't think they were shocked at seeing the Gates of Hell because they are used to seeing that. It's a thing that exists in the world. If they take out a hollow and that hollow was bad, Gates of Hell open. It's just a thing that happens. I think they were just... I got frozen. I think they were just shocked that it was Ayaloporo, someone who should be dead and isn't. But yeah, like I said, they brought up the... I'm getting hit a lot. They brought up the idea of Hell. They brought up the thing in lore. And then they just didn't do anything with it until Hellverse. They just kind of kept it... They did nothing with it. And now it's in this arc, and I'm so excited. And I wonder what kind of language they're going to use this time for abilities and stuff. And I wonder who else we're going to see in there, because we're going to see the Arank, or some of the Arankars again. I would imagine we're probably going to see some of the Soul Reapers again. We're probably going to see some ex-captains. We do have it, I mean, it is confirmed that Kenpachi killed the previous Squad 11 captain to become Squad 11 captain. I don't know if they held a ritual for Gin when he died, especially since it turns out he was good. And he does have a grave, I think, because you see Rangiku in it, or at his grave. So Gin and Tozen maybe. I don't know. It's and are they gonna be bad, or are they just gonna be trapped in there? Are they gonna be possessed? I don't know. Because I don't know. That's hard to say. Arankar affiliation with a Hollow Killer. What's the color? I guess it doesn't matter. Hollow Killer, and we're looking for Arankars. You'll do. You ever think that Caleb expects us to have extreme decent luck and have a ton of orbs to crash when it comes to really specific floors? Well, I think you can do it with a lot of characters. It's just only certain characters can beat it in under a minute, and that's the one that they're like, oh, we hope you have these characters, otherwise it's gonna be a challenge. And I don't care. I mean, if I don't get all the floors that I need to in under a minute, it sucks, but it's not that big a deal. Especially finding hollows, so they caught them off guard and didn't have one. Yeah, they didn't have one. And what was the thing that was leaking over to the Soul Society? Because something was coming through. I think that's what it was. I think they just couldn't sense it. It's not that they couldn't see it, it's that they didn't sense it coming. Their relationships, care for koi fish. Species. Human. Oh, don't use a Quincy. Got it. I can do this. Oh. Don't use a Quincy. What am I doing? No. Oh, they're being locked too. Hey, Cameron. Lisa confirmed. First of all, that heals you, I believe. Yep, that heals you. It should come up in a bit. Definitely should come up in a bit. Otherwise, it's broken and I have to fix it. But, yeah, Lisa is Lisa's a captain. I mean, we knew that from the beginning. Can't wait for Ging to get a powered up version of Captain. Oh yeah, he's in that list as well, isn't he? That's gonna be weird. Yeah, that healed you. Yes, it is working correctly. Thank you so much, man. You're too kind. Ankar. Hey Nat, how's it going? Sorry if I missed some text to you guys. I'm reading it as fast as I can, but I'm also not the fastest reader. I think that Soul Reapers will help fight. I hope so. I hope they're not bad. I also don't know what all we're gonna see in there. Reishi was leaking. Oh, so it was Reishi then. Oh, no, no, yeah, they referred it to Will-O-Wisps, but was it just like bits of hell? So majestic. Okay, and I know Apache shouldn't use her special because it heals her, so she's not going to use it. So this should be easy. I really like this Ryuka. I like her design, I like her strong attacks, all good. I like the gothic version of her that I made. I need to do the recolor streams again. I've been meaning to. My tablet is right here, but I haven't had a chance to. You are here. It's been a while since I've seen you in a stream. Also, I haven't streamed as often as I'd like because I'm super busy. I don't want to be this busy, you guys. It sucks. I should be less busy now because finally we finished moving stuff from the old apartment to the new one because our lease was completely up, so we had to. We don't have a choice. That's why there's a bit of a mess behind me. It's because we literally just did it, and it's I haven't had time to sort everything. Tech Kiaton. Jesus. What are we up against? No affiliation. Who has a no? Oh, you have a no affiliation, killer. Yeah. Just forcing pulls beyond step 7 to hopefully get Kenny for the potions. Honestly, definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Getting any potion character is just, it's worth it in the long run. It saves so much time. I'm kind of bummed out that the potion drops isn't doubled anymore. But it was up for a good month. And I took advantage of it. Ow. That seems flawed logic. Dude, there's so many things I want to stream that I just haven't had time. I need to set up a proper schedule. And I'm relatively set up a schedule recently, but Austin got stage 5'd for COVID again. So a lot of stuff is shutting down, so my schedule has opened up even more, so that's good. I'm also trying to be more consistent with videos and like top 10s and stuff, and that's also eating away at time. Nice job on moving. It took us like 2 months to do it. It sucked. And there's floor 31. This one here? Oh, it is this one. Okay, I'll look at the rules after that, and then I'll give some suggestions. Because I don't remember what the rules were. I just remember it was like tech. Ow, ow, ow. Why people assume the captain sent to Hellwork will be corrupt? I don't know. That's why I actually said I don't know if they will. I hope they're not, because we got kind of a hint that they wouldn't be, because Jushiro's sword is the one that stabs Zayaloporo. So why would it stab Zayaloporo if it was also corrupt, you know? I'm wondering if the captains on the inside are trying to keep the peace or trying to stop things from running amok. I wonder if it even is the captains or if it's just their will that lingers on. I don't know. I don't know what it'll be. It's exciting though. For this one, oof, it's tough. Okay. Honestly, any tech captain should be able to do this. The killer isn't multiplied. Having a no affiliation killer here does not matter at all. Just having a tech captain. If you don't have a tech captain, use a captain. Let me see here. I don't know who you have. Because let me see. We're up against Mind, Heart, and Tech. So any captain that's Mind, Heart, or Tech should be able to do it. If I had to guess, I don't know who you have. Who do you have? Captain and tech-wise, who do you have? Even if they're not tech captains. I need to know some info before. Should be maxing out all your characters. Most are 150 and they're sultries. 150. For the orbs, I don't max them out unless they're characters I like. Oh, you don't have to. I have several characters. You can see here, there's several characters. I haven't even leveled them up to level 100, and there's a lot that I only have to level 150, like her or this one. And it's not that I don't like them, it's just that I have no need to do it yet, or I have them at level 200. Like my Yuri, I have at level 200 on my JP, so I didn't really want to 200 him here because I could already use them when I want to. You don't have to. You don't have to. Just characters that you like. It just helps with links, you know. Power Quincy crap. I know who I have to use, and I'm not very happy about it. I wonder if this means we'll see more of Ishin and Ryuken. Charles is the new main villain. The two new vice captains are interesting. Big fan! I'm a big fan. Especially the brawler, that one girl. Any character who uses their fist to fight, I just like. I got Ken for Your Own World Grimjow, Ken for Your Own World Genryusai, Ken for Your Own World Nell, and Power 1. Ooh, nice. To be fair, Ken for Your Own World Nell, both versions are the Power 1. Same with Grimjow, both versions are Heart. You have to specify the number of legs, but I know which ones you meant just because there's only one that's a filler right now. I thought they were gonna be corrupt and Jushiro stabs at Lopros, I guess not. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know if it's just their will trying to keep the order. Because if it's the will trying to keep the order, then anyone who goes in it who shouldn't be in there is gonna get attacked. Same thing, anyone who leaves who shouldn't be leaving is gonna get it's gonna be hunted. That's exactly what I thought, Zero. I got frozen as Yama and I was like, something's not right here. Hollow Affiliation, what is it? Hollow Heart, Soul Reaper. I can do this. Ooh, somebody's gonna have to... You know what? Let's use you. Let's use you for fun. Because your SP is gargantuan right now. Also, I get to use Full Hollow Ichigo in a high level Senkaimon, which is beautiful! Full Hollow White, I should say. Although I might actually have to use proper accessories for how much damage I'm dealing right now. Let's actually do that. Let's do that. I want to maximize his usage. Inuiza might be possibly the strongest character we ever get. I don't know how they're going to make somebody stronger than him. I have no idea. I have no idea. In order to make characters that are as strong or stronger than him, they're gonna have to put in new things in the game that are really hard. Really difficult to beat, to justify the reasoning. Who should I use? Or what should I use, I guess? Let's use you. Having a Tenshintai on him would just nuke everything. But it would nuke everything once, and rather nuke stuff more than once. I kind of want the SP. Yeah, this will be fun. And then we'll switch out. Where is he? This one. There we go. Manage your time. I do. I'm trying. I actually am trying. And for a little while there, I got decent at organizing stuff and getting stuff together. But my sleep schedule, ruining your sleep schedule will just mess up everything. And that's what happened. Bankai Jushiro finally. I said Bankai. Maybe. I'm excited to see some of the Bankais that we never got to see. You know. Like, they mentioned Rangiku's Bankai training, though they never said if she actually did it or not. They mention, or Lisa and Tetsuzaimon are both captains, meaning they both have Bankais. We never saw Love's Bankai. We never saw, Yori doesn't have one, I guess. I'm just excited to see what happens. I just hope it's not like a super long wait between chapters. I need to farm Chronicles for Ryukin. He's 10 out of 10. You can apply with a 5 to transcend him. I've been farming a lot of Chronicle quests lately because I've been doing the project series, and that requires a lot of scrolls. A lot of scrolls. So I've been doing a lot of that lately. The 3 new ones: 6th Anniversary Byakuya, Kenfural, Kenpachi, No Affiliation, Heart Toshiro, No Affiliation, Heart... Oh, this is the list of captains. 6th Anniversary Byakuya. I assume you mean 5th, because there is no 6th Anniversary Byakuya. Kenfural World Kenny, who might be able to do it because he's a tech captain, so he might be able to do it. No Affiliation, Speed Toshiro. Okay. And No Affiliation, Killer Power Shunsui. Oh, but yeah. From that, your best bets are Byakuya and Kenny, because Kenny is tech and he is a captain, so he will be dealing a lot of damage. You're just gonna go all in on damage for that one. Outside of that, you could probably do Shunsui and hope to get thinking about Laceration. Just a lot of Laceration, and he's got No Affiliation, so he kind of helps out on that. Or No Affiliation Killer, which helps out on that. Do you have any tech characters that aren't captains? I would like to see a No Affiliation character, because there's No Affiliation equipment. Well, we do have several No Affiliation characters. No way! You fool! This is gonna hit extra hard! I should have just led with that. It would have just done the job. Hey, King Cobra, you're back. Hey, did you read the new chapter? It's nuts. You stay up till 2 or 3 a.m. like every night? I would if I didn't have to work at 8 in the morning. Poison resist, killer, no affiliation damage. Yeah, this seems like the character to use here. Isane as well. Yeah, Isane is also a captain. We never saw her Bankai. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of lieutenants have Bankais. They're probably going to be like, oh, after what happened last time, we decided all lieutenants should have Bankais. Also, a Yama that can be burnt. What? Is this Yama not immune to being burned? He is literally on fire at all times. There you go. That might be a problem. I might have to do Elastic Survival. Do the Scrolls and Chronicle ever come back, or you have to buy the limit? They come back. I'm gonna have to restart this one. They do come back. They come back after every month. All the resources come back. So that's where you can get 15 BBS tickets every month pretty easily. That's what I do. Poison. Oh, no affiliation. Oh, hold on. Okay, I read that wrong. I think you're immune to both poison and let's find out. I think she's immune to both poison and freeze. No, it's burn and freeze, not poison. Who do I have that's immune to poison? Oh, it's probably meant to be you. Let's go with you. It had to be you. Sorry if I missed some text again. It's a lot to read. You. Let's do this one. Yeah, this will be fine. It'll be fine. You're running on a few. I used to running a few hours of sleep. I can't even run 2 hours of sleep if I want. Yes, me too, but it's hard. It's just not worth it. Like, I can do it, I just don't want to because it never feels good. My sleep schedule is the worst as the overnight stalker at Walmart. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. I also have a lot of trouble sleeping if the room isn't dark. Like, it's a problem, and my bed is right in front of a window, and it makes it a little difficult. Good old Grammy Bucks plan. Yeah. Immunity to fire. It's really weird that he isn't, right? He's literally on fire. For Quincy boss fight stage, I use Grammy since he's immune to everything. The survival special and burns and lacerates. Yeah, Grammy is really good. Getting PBS. Yeah, it's the 6th anniversary of Senkaimon net. Give me a second. 1000-year Blood War Speed Yama has both immunities. Caleb. Do both versions of Yama have it? You hit yourself for a reason. Is it to sleep? What are we doing here? Melee, resist, so range, Soul Reaper. With a Quincy killer. Great! I know exactly who they're calling for, and I do not have her ready. Or probably at all. I might not have her at all, now that I think about it. What am I doing here? Melee resist. It's gotta be ranged. Oh, and they're being locked. I don't like that. Sure. Let's do this. Okay. Sure. Yeah, Grammy is really, really good. Shame I'll likely never get him because I do not have him now, and they haven't done 1,000 years. I'm sure that we'll see him again. I'm sure we'll see all the 1,000-year Blood War stuff again. I wonder when we'll start getting... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I wonder when we'll start getting manga resurrections, but I feel like we should have gotten them at this point, and they haven't done a manga character in a while, so I wonder if we will get him at all. Hey Ryan, what's up? Did you read the new story? Did you read the new chapter? Should I let your Byakuya auto Senkaimon with the accessory? Oops. Hit hidden enemies, or should I auto with Can't Figure Your Own World Grimmjow? Grimmjow was probably the safer bet, although you can't auto with all of them just because eventually they're gonna be locked. Grimmjow is the faster bet, not the safer bet. I think Byakuya is the safer bet. Oh, maybe. Grimmjow does have a plus 20 damage reduction, so you can basically make him only take partial damage. That's a good question. I would probably go, if you're autoing, I'd probably go Grimmjow, because Byakuya wouldn't know to constantly spam strong attack 2. The AI wouldn't know. This is still the first floor. I'm gonna have to use someone else. Or actually give him good accessories. Yeah, the new chapter. Good. It's really good. It's not a one-shot. Oh, you don't need him later? Okay, I'll use Kisuke then. I didn't want to use him because I thought that maybe you might need him later, but if you don't, it changes everything. It just sucks that I'm gonna have to actually equip the proper links, because that means I'm gonna have to start switching links. And that gets old fast. Luckily, he deals all of the damage. I kind of don't like the new filter system. You have to scroll down a lot more to get to the soul trait section. I preferred it the way it was. I knew where everything was. That should do it. Currently trying to get to the shiny Palkia, not going well. Oof. There's Heracross raids. My first one was a shiny, which is very nice. I also need to get to the Palkia thing though. I need to get to that. I'll help you out later if you want. Can't right now, obviously, but is shiny Palkia better than shiny Dialga? I don't remember which one was a better shiny. How did you read the new chapter? If you Google Bleach One Shot 2021, it should be like the first link, and it should be in English, or one of the first links. And I just read it. It is definitely worth a read because it's a new arc. Shana Dialga looks bad. I like Palkia better, I'm not gonna lie. Not shiny wise. Shiny wise, I don't know what shiny Palkia looks like, but as a Pokemon, I like Palkia more. But it's purely biased because I had Pearl growing up. New filter should be affiliation, killer, soul traits. The rest I don't know. That's a good idea. Be gone! Who would win between these two? Captain Soifun with the two from Bleach or Princess Azula? Ah, no, Soifun would destroy her. Are you kidding me? Azula's strong, but Soifun can move at the speed of everything. Just a quick little stab, done. Poison. I think there's only a few people that Azula could take out, and they're all Fullbringers. And even then, maybe. Poison speed. Speed or Anchor with a Hollow Killer. I think she's immune to poison. She's either immune to poison or freeze. Either way, I have to reset the this. Somebody brought up a good point. Let me... Second. I think this is just easier. At some point, this is easier. I don't like doing it. But you're arranged, I'll just do this. I never use that accessory, but I'll do it. Yeah, good enough. Good enough. This shouldn't be too hard. Would Azula even see Soifun? Exactly. Maybe? I just know that I read it already. I don't know if it's officially gonna release somewhere or not and somebody got it, or I don't know. But I read it and it is good. It's really good. I love this now. This smells so much fun. Do you want to have our every time you stream? Our every time? What? What do you... Oh, or anime talk? We can. I haven't watched anything recently though. I've been on a Critical Role just bender. That's all I've been watching on free time because I can listen to it as well, so I can be working on other things. And man, talk about storytelling. Got the best storytelling ever. Ryuzaki, no problem. No problem. Oh man, did you guys see the new the new Avatar game that's coming out? It's a it's a tabletop game, but it's like a tabletop role-playing game where you can choose to be a bender from any of the nations in any of the eras, like Aang's era, Katara's era, the era of the 100-Year War, Roku's era, like all that stuff. You can choose to be any of the benders. You can choose to be a swordsman. You can choose to be like a tech, like from the era of what's her name. I wish I had friends to play it with. All I have is Charles, and that's not enough to play. But man, it looks cool. That's a world that just needs to be more. That we need more world building in that. Will we see Kazui's Shikai? Will Ichigo have a new form? Probably to both, because they're always giving Ichigo a new form. But I'm willing to bet that we will see a Shikai. Probably not a Bankai. Unless he goes Hyperbolic Time Chamber, but who knows? Everything is poison. Click category. Yeah, I'll have to try category. The only ones I ever do are the first one and the second trait. Keep in mind, guys, Ichigo's the new series approaching to the planet level of damage. I'm kind of glad that I still think it's gonna be Ichigo and everything else as the main character. Like I don't think they're gonna switch main characters to the kid. At least I hope they don't. I hope they just continue doing how they're doing it. Can I get a lucky blessing for the next draw? I just gotta go to the Tower of Ordeal. Should have enough for it. Need Kenny. Dude, best of luck. Hope you get him. If you don't get him, I hope you get something new. Is he the only one you're missing there? Ha! You fool, Lisa! I revived! And that is Bawa Bawa. So Avatar characters really don't stand a chance. Yamamoto's the best. Tsubankai's literally the sun. His, yeah, it would just melt everything. I wonder if a firebender could even extinguish it. Be interesting to see. Killer Soul Reaper affiliation, non-captain. Okay, so non-captain Soul Reaper with an Rancard killer or a Spada killer. I can do that. Let's whittle it down. Non-captain Soul Reaper. I prefer using a blue character, so I wouldn't have to change that many accessories. Let's see, you said by category? I assume you mean accessory? How do I have it before? I have it by rarity, right? Rarity. Let's do this. I'm gonna switch you to food. Everything else should be fine. Nisekoi, the start of reading the manga, chapter 100. What's it about? Here's another character I wish I would have gotten and never did. Well, I got it on my JP, so I can live with that. I kind of wish I would have gotten her in on this account, but I can live with JP because I use that just as much. Can I put Bleach characters at star levels? Like, rank them, you mean? Oh, we're actually gonna have to use proper characters, aren't we? We're actually gonna use proper characters. It's gonna take way too long. It's not undoable just because he has a barrier, but... Recommend... Let's see. Play with your viewers? Oh, I do that all the time. I do that on co-op a lot. Unfortunately, you can't co-op Senkaimon. Although that would be really cool. If they had a Senkaimon but it was all co-op, that would be neat. Oh, you'd be so good for this! If only I could use you for this! Okay. Let's use you then. This is actually a way better idea because I have a T set for this. Somewhere. I thought it was SP at 30 for this. I can't find anything! Oh no, it might be attack, now that I think about it. Did I just pat? I didn't. And... there we go. This took forever. Oh no, I'm talking about the Avatar game. I can, but I think it's a physical... It's a physical game. I think you'd actually have to be here. It'd be cool if they released it digitally. That would be pretty neat. Use you. And just for giggles. Actually, no, let's use you. You're a safer bet. Top tier Bleach characters have enough strength to destroy. Oh, to destroy stars. Kaboom. Nemu with long hair is just... yes, I approve. I very much approve this message. I should run. Okay. Ow. I really wish I would have pulled it on this account. I really like water ability characters. I wonder if we'll see Kaien. Because he wasn't out in Yero. I wonder if he'll show up and it'll actually be Kaien. Co-op? Yeah, co-ops and Kaimon would be really cool. I'd like to see it. Ah. I would not like to be a captain after the big reveal, right? Ah, man, it's... I can't wait to see what they do. Easily paralyzed. It's fine. I can beat this. Hopefully. I can beat Grimjow. It's the next one that has me a little worried. Okay. Waiting for them to recharge. It's a D&D thing. It is. Well, it's not gonna be D&D. It's just gonna be its own game. There's a lot of role-playing games that aren't D&D. But it is basically on that level of, hey, you're playing a role, you're playing a character from whatever. Oof, did not expect that. That had range. Nemu with long hair hits different. This is true. I like long hair though. We didn't see the new Nemu, we saw the end of the 1000-year Blood War. Yeah, well, she's also a kid. Like, you're not gonna see her fight. Which is a shame. I'd like to see her fight, but... she did always have long hair, it was just braided. Oof. Maybe I should take out Grimjow with the special? No. No, because Loopy... No, Loopy paralyzes or weakens or something. He's probably a safer bet. I have a limit on how many characters I can have. 1,700. How do I beat the limit? How did you? Oh yeah, you can beat the limit. It's 5 orbs per for 5 more slots. I'll show you in just a second. Aha! But I did not die, and that's what matters. Although I wouldn't, because you have to spend orbs to increase the slots. Why did I just stay there? If I die on this one, it's on me. I just kind of stood there like an idiot and just did nothing. You don't think Rookie has a floor to be used here? You might be right, because we're nearing the end. Have I seen the new Bleach chapter? I have. I am really excited for it. You just gained a new follower and it's me? Like on Twitter? On Instagram that I rarely, never, I don't use Instagram often. I should. Sorry, Mom, I'll call you back. I actually do this. There we go. I should play it safe. There we go. I don't want to be anywhere near him when he deparalyzes. Meanwhile, I don't think except retweet of art, and I like the art. Oh, on Twitter? Good old retweet. Melee Soul Reaper with the Hollow Killer. Ooh, oh, melee. Curses! You're not a Soul Reaper, though. Melee resist, never mind. I feel weird using him because we still got so many. Let's it down. You know what? I never use her. Let's use her. Let's use good old Lisa. Lisa. Ah, this will be fine. We'll be fine. The extra melee resist. I immediately forgot about it. Use purple heart barrier Toshiro. That's a good idea. Do I have him is the question. Actually, but then I have to switch up. I'll do it. I don't like switching accessories, but I'll just switch accessories and won't switch links. I'd rather switch up accessories than links anyway. I have to go all the way to attack. And I don't want to use Chappie. I need a beat stick. That's what I need. There we go. And for the finishing touch... Sure. I don't think he has a healing ability, but we'll roll with it. Stuck on 48, don't have Noitora. Extra 48 or just regular 48? Ow. Ow again. Oh right, innate last ditch survival, I forgot. And also I have a link. There we go. Ooh, that Aizen's a good idea. The manga Aizen. That's actually a better idea than Izuru. Especially since I keep getting frozen. The requirements for this one, I think it's just a ranged hollow killer, I think. Ranged Soul Reaper. Oh, are you talking about for 48? For 48, I think it's a Heart Espada with a no affiliation killer. I've been using on similar floors for that one other one. I've been using what's his name? 3rd Anniversary Ukiura. I'm just gonna use this. Go ahead and get the weekend out of the way. There we go. I want your PC and keyboard. It's a nice PC. I got it last year. The keyboard was a gift from Endless, who I miss. I hope she's doing well. Melee resistance, ranged power, or Rankar. For the Quincy killer. No. Okay. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah. I need a 10-10-10er. She's so much fun. I just wish she had better range. This? This? I'm still getting used to the layout of scrolling through SP. I'm not used to it. Oh, I don't like it. Okay. This will be fun. Did it say range resistance? Hold on. Okay, it was melee resistance. Either that or she nullifies, but I don't think she does. What's my GPU? I don't know. I don't know anything about computers. I just like good computer, and then it showed up, and then I bought it. That's how it worked. I'm not good with like spec talk. I wish I was. I was surprised. Whoops! I was surprised some of the modes still. Didn't I send you the pictures? Or I told you which ones I had, right? Which ones I was sending you. Just use Grimjaw Camp for your own world on 48. Ah, no way! I have the second best for that floor supposedly since BBS Simulator, and I still can't beat it. Who is the second best in that in 48 according to the simulator? What if a captain became a guard in the Hellverse movie because of Yoshiro's luck? That's what I'm thinking, is that they're kind of in there, but they're trying to keep order. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to be. Or maybe the ones that have been there longest are the ones that actually are causing the trouble because they're tired of it. It's a never-ending babysitting job, I guess. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna do 48 in less than a minute. There's some here that I probably can do in less than a minute, but I won't do it on stream. I don't think I can do 48 in under a minute, even with it. Espada, Arrancar. Okay. Arrancar, but don't use an Espada. I can do this. I'm basically gonna burn him to death. I can do that easy. Good enough. What's the best way to get Brave Souls accessory tickets? I don't know. What currently gives out those accessory tickets? I actually don't know. Do the events do it? I know they give out BBS tickets, but I don't know if they give out the accessory ones. I really don't know. I have so many tickets at this point. I just can't. At this point, summon, like, there's too many, and I can't get rid of them in a way to justify it. It's just too much. I'm stuck in a situation where I want 5-star accessories, but I can't summon any because I get so many good 4-star accessories that I can't get rid of, or that I don't want to get rid of. Anytime you want to be set on fire. Anytime. If they're immune to burn and I just missed it, I'm gonna be annoyed. Does the point event give them? If the point event gives them, then that one. Just hit Toki once and they do flash type with Toki money type moves. Oh, no, they're not immune to burn. I don't know that I had Toki Nada when I did this last, so that might be some merit there. You paralyzed, I'm running away from you. Not enough. I'm almost at 48. I'll take a look at it. I think I know what it is. I think it's the same 48 that we've been having. But, just in case. Aha! I love that aura flies. That's so good. Run away. Not enough. Have I joined the Crunchyroll Expo yet? No, what is that? I have no idea what that is. Let's give me since all that matters here is really burn damage. Go ahead and do I reset it. I'm gonna have to go back. I think it's reset. Oh, it doesn't reset this. Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Burn damage is all that matters here, so we're just gonna roll with it. Just the king. It's gonna take me a little bit to get used to, but I like it. Let me get to 48 and then I'll be able to see. Because if you have 3rd anniversary Ukiura, that's who I use, but I also have him 5 out of 5 and it still took me a while. So, I don't know. Aha! You fool, Orihime! I come back from the dead! Favorite character in the new chapter? I assume you mean favorite new character, because we've gotten a few. I really like the 2 new lieutenants. I don't know that I have a favorite one of each yet, but I like the fact that one of them's a brawler. Really like when they punch Ghost to death. Ghost Puncher! Oh, this is a problem. Okay. Yeah, I figured you didn't say it to mean offense. You know. Oftentimes people will do stuff and they don't have ill intentions. I think I still have one more last ditch survival. I want to say. I'm gonna go back to the Bleach. Yep, one more last ditch. So this, I better make this one count. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go back to the other Bleach game, Immortal Souls. Thanks for answering all the questions. No problem. I should try to get into that. I tried to get into that, and then it was good, and then I stopped. I don't remember why. Oh yeah, somebody was asking earlier how you expand the character slot. So if you hit this little plus sign down here, you can increase it by 5 slots for one. But you said you had 1,700, right? So you should have more than enough to be able to do this. I wouldn't recommend doing this though, unless you are legitimately full of 5 stars, or you just need a lot of space, because it's a lot. It's 5 orbs is kind of a lot for it. For accessories, it's 5 for 20 slots. I wish that was the case for that. Hollow Affiliation. A wrong card killer. I can do that. Maybe. $1,700. Dang. There might be a limit. I don't know if there's a limit. If the limit is 1,700, then I don't think you can get past that. But I don't know of there being a limit. I wasn't aware. Just use the 5 overs to get from there. That's true. It adds up. This Mashiro's just a funny character. The limit is 500 slots over capacity. Oh yeah, when you're summoning them, the limit is 500 over capacity. But you can't do anything unless you go past it. Like if you summon, let's say you can only hold 1,000 and you have 1,001, they won't let you do certain events until you get rid of them. I forget. There's a certain affiliation that either doesn't range guard or melee guard, and I don't remember which affiliation it is, and I don't remember what guard it is. Does anyone remember? There's a certain affiliation that can't block ranged or melee, and I don't remember which. Ow, 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 you're weakened. I actually don't know what this Mashiro's special is. I should not skip it. I mean, I know I've seen it because I've seen them all at this point, but I don't remember. Wrong cars have no melee guard. Oh, okay. Yeah, I knew there was one, and I just couldn't remember. Find the wrong car with the Soul Reaper Killer. This should be fun. I should really max out this Ukiora. It's a good link. Ukiora Shifa. I have a lot of last ditch survivals. That'll be fine. Is there anybody with an Arrancar killer and only an Arrancar killer that has guard break? I'm sure there is. It's just none of them's coming to mind. A melee one, I should say. If there's a ranged one with guard break, then that makes sense. I don't know how I didn't get hit there at all. That sheer luck. Charge that. Oh well. Pew pew. Go play League because you're a League addict right now. Didn't they release a Pokemon version of League? Take care, man. Thanks for hanging out. I really like this Hero. I don't like it when they don't have piercing ranged normal attacks. But if they're a strong attack recharge character like he is, it's not that big of a deal. You barely notice. Oh yeah, well Kisuke has guard break, but Kisuke's a ranged character, so there are melee. I know there's. I think the laser guys resist range, if I'm not mistaken. Ginjo is also ranged. I assume you mean the new one, right? I really needed Senkaimon stopped a bit because I couldn't get Grimjaw after wasting most of your resources. I just wanted to break. I get it, man. Frustration at not getting a specific character, been there. Can we get upgrade ranged normal attack piercing through? Dude, I wish we could do that. They could give because it wouldn't matter for characters like Bukiora. But characters like Movie 3 Kisuke, awesome, you know? Because he has Flurry now. I know exactly who I'm using here. Good old... Oh. I have a top 10 coming out tomorrow. Be sure to... It's tomorrow or Sunday, but be sure... I can't spoil it, never mind. There's a little funny thing with Soy Fun. Where is a hat? I need a hat. I need to reroll the stat for that. My Yuri for this? I could. I'd have to have him first. Where's the Okay, here it is. It's just really hard to see. Apparently. Also, Zaya Lopuro never met Ichigo, right? Until just then. He knew who he was, but he never really met him. I wonder if we're gonna see that with a lot of stuff. Just characters that meet other characters who never really met each other. Soifung's so good. She's super close to being resurrected, assuming they stop doing that once a month and start doing it twice a month again, but... Putting it off screen, they're sneaky is what they are. They only put the one too, the other floors didn't have it. Yeah, Tag Team Toshiro's really good. Great range, 2 killers, Frenzy. The next arc might be nostalgia filled. I hope we get some original stuff. I don't mind if we don't, though, like original characters. I'm sure we will, but... So what is he considered now? I think they're gonna call them something else, and it's gonna be... We're gonna probably see some older Soul Reapers. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. No affiliation, right? Yeah. I just need to switch up the accessories. Yeah, I don't like Tekken Toshiro's gameplay that much either. Not my favorite of the Toshiros. They skipped the Bound Arc, I guess because the Bound Arc wasn't canon. Well, something I really like about the non-canon arcs is, like, for example, the Soul Reaper arc also wasn't, or the Soul Reaper, the Zanpakuto arc, the Zanpakuto Rebellion arc. That's not canon either. But despite it not being canon, the designs that were introduced in it are, which I really like, because that means that Kubo did have a hand in it, and then it's official. It's just we just got a glimpse of it. Like Kazushini has shown up, and I think his art is official because he showed up in the Camp for Your Own World storyline. Same thing with I always forget because I mix them up with two different Zanpakuto, but Shunsui Soul Reaper, Shunsui's Zanpakuto, that design is also canon, despite it not being canon in that arc, because you see it in the 1000-Year Blood War arc. I fear no Nell. What do they mean that Aizen disappeared? That's a mystery. He vanished. Well, I would imagine there's a lot more questions of the hour than that. I'm interested intensely in what happened to him. Ichigo was just jogged. It was nuts. It was really nuts. I'm very excited. I hope we don't have to wait long for what happens next. Did you spend real money on this? This is a pay-to-win game. It's absolutely not a pay-to-win game. It's a very free-to-play game. I bought this thing called a passport, and every month you get like a free stuff. But I don't ever buy orbs. Like I don't ever purchase orbs. I don't want to do that. I know a lot of people who do that. I don't, and I have a ton of characters, and I don't feel the need to buy orbs. It's a very free-to-play game. Speed attribute, hollow with a little killer. I can beat this. Speed attribute, hollow with a little killer. Oh, I know who you're supposed to use. You're supposed to use a character I do not have. So we're actually gonna give you a boost here. And I'll keep the Last Ditch Survival. Do I have any? I'd rather use this. You have Cone. You have a card. Such a good charge move. I think it's the charge move with the best range in the game, if I'm not mistaken. Ow. I don't think anybody matches it. Maybe Maybe Tag Team Renji, because he came out kind of at a similar time-ish. So maybe they didn't think to debuff his, but I know this Ichigo's charge move strong attack 3 is... I'm pretty sure it's got the best range in the game. Best range strong attack charge move in the game. And that includes Manga Aizen fully charged, because that's just a full screen. This is beyond that. Hey Jose, how's it going? Do we know the anime is coming out of the... I have no idea. They just announced it was... Didn't they say it was... Did they say it was 2021 or 2022? But I don't think we know exactly when. Either way, hello! It's been a little bit. I didn't say hard. I didn't say he has the hardest hitting one. I said he has the strong attack with the best range in the game. That Aizen has full screen strong attack 3 when like completely maxed out charged, but this one he had a full screen strong attack 3 when fully charged, and then he got resurrected and got Havoc, and so now it's beyond full screen. I think he was the only one to have a full screen strong attack charge move strong attack 3. Aside from Aizen, and he got Havoc, so. And there are other characters with charge moves for strong attack 3 that do have Havoc, whose strong attack 3s are greater than full screen, but his is better. His has more range than theirs. Can't seem to get past 48. Without a Campfire on World Grimjow just yesterday. He's level 123 right now. You might have to go to 200 for him. Thoughts on the Bleach upcoming Bleach manga chapter? It's nuts. If you haven't read it, absolutely read it, because it's not a one-shot, it's a straight-up new arc. 6th anniversary Aizen's Vortex is broken. It is. It's really strong. Oddly enough, out of the 3 Seeking Vortex that we have right now, none of them are the same. The Byakuya's hits 4 times because it initially hits twice, so it hits 4 times because of Frenzy, and then it does the 50 Vortex. Aizen's only hits once initially, tripled because of Frenzy, but it still hits less times initially than Byakuya's, and then the Vortex happens and it hits more. And then they tried their best to nerf, the move when they gave it to Shunsui, and it doesn't hit once initially, it just goes, which is still very broken. They're just slightly less broken, but still really broken. Spirits are forever with you, Uryu. I don't have them. I don't have an opinion on them. I wish I had them. I didn't summon on that banner. I'm just gonna wait till it's killer. Melee resist, no affiliation. So ranged, no affiliation with a little killer. What am I looking for here? Sorry, killer. Clearly, this is a job for Rukia of the Kuchikis. I like that they made this Rukia no affiliation. This. Do I have a? I do have a. That's got shafted with Camp for Your Own World Truths. Is that the one that came out? Or the one that the fillers are out right now? I don't know how they're gonna handle it. I'm very curious. Also, I like how they said captains don't die in battle often. We know of a lot of captains. That's not to say they all died in battle, but we know of a lot of captains. Why Ichigo works on this floor at night? Oh, which one? Because I know he's not no affiliation. He just has a no affiliation killer. Don't summon on premium? Yeah, never summon on premium banners. Well, never summon on the premium banner. Ah, you fool! You were weakened the whole time! That's fine. Last Ditch Survival is fun. Why don't I use Tokinata? Because... Rukia? I don't know. She's also immune to being burnt. But they say the tech version of Rukia has better special animation. The tech version of Rukia is so much fun. Tech Hollow with a Soul Reaper killer. And what is it? Tech, okay. Tech Hollow with Soul Reaper killer. I don't have a lot of options here, do I? Dolphin Whales, welcome to the channel. Thank you for the sub. Welcome, welcome. Let's see here. Yeah, this will be fine. You need that Xylopro? That's that guy was nuts. I am super excited to see what they do. And I'm excited to see who else we see, you know? I wonder if we'll see Gin again and Tozen, because they were also captain level Soul Reapers. I also love that Rukia discovered FaceTime. He just was trying to view at an angle. Didn't understand how phones work. It's very much in her character to not understand how something works in the world of the living. What's the best Frenzy character to pick? Either Byakuya or Yoroichi. They have the best link, the most useful link. If you have multiple tickets, I would then go for a character that's good for autoing, but to start off, each Byakuya and Yoroichi. Hey, thanks so much for the sub. Welcome, 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 welcome. You already got Byakuya? Go with Yoroichi. If you have Yoroichi, you can't go wrong with, if you're just starting out, with Chad, because Chad has a last ditch survival and is really good for autoing because of that. He's got the damage reduction and a last ditch survival. So, good idea for him. Same thing with Gin. Gin is also really good for autoing because he's got a normal attack increase and also heal, which is nice. Renji has strong attack recharge and normal attack damage. It's good for characters that have a vortex move that surrounds them, for autoers. And after that, it's just whatever you want to pick, because those are the five that I go to. Is Byakuya, Yoroichi, Gin, Chad, and Renji. $40, who do you use? Let me see what's in 40. I don't remember. Oh! Okay, on this one, you don't necessarily have to use any of this. You could use a Soul Reaper without a human killer and be fine. Just make sure that whatever you use, their strong attacks hit a high number of times and can inflict either burn or poison, and you should be fine. I use Nell because she can push the enemies back. She's really good for that. If you have someone that can push enemies back and can inflict burn or poison really easily, go with them. Because that's it. You're just burning out health is what you're doing for that stage. Let's see this one. Oh yes, the dreaded 48. Heart Espada with a no affiliation killer. Now I don't have Grimjow on this. In fact, the only option I have is... I guess I do have Grimjow, but you know what I mean. You're supposed to use a heart one, which I don't have. I use Ukiura, but he is decked out. I have him 5 out of 5, which is why his SP is that high. If you only have the Ukiura once, you can just max out his SP to level 10 and probably do it just as easily because it increases it to around the same amount. You won't be able to do it in under a minute with him unless you probably 5 out of 5 him and then max transcend him and then maybe. But it's doable. For this, if you don't have this character, you might also have to rely on burn/poison damage, as much as I hate to say it, and you have to actually get extremely lucky because of the amount of enemies that there are. So this one is a challenge for anyone who doesn't have a select amount of characters. And if you have the new Grimjow could probably do it as well, since he's a Heart Espada. That said, let me see. This version of Noitora might be able to do it as well if you have him. Just max him up to 200 because he inflicts burn and his strong attack 3 is a full screen. Not full screen. His strong attack 3 is a charge move that hits with double damage when you fully charge it. His strong attack 1 at close range is a really high chance of inflicting burn. So if you go for the burn tactics with the fact that he's a Heart Hollow, a Heart Arankar, or I guess a Heart Espada, then you probably can do it. Outside of that, it's gonna be a challenge. I actually need to put proper accessories here. So let's see here. You. Switch you out for you, and you out for you. And just do our best not to die. I actually have to use strong stuff now. This one is a challenge even when you do this. Luckily, it's Power, and Power has some of the best links right now, so that should be fine. Should he use the new Yammer for 40? He could probably get it done. If I had to guess. Assuming you get lucky with Burn and Weaken. This Ukiura also comes with Poise, which I'm a big fan of high SP characters that have Poise. He also has a charge move, which pairs really well with that Poise, because it means you can charge, and even if you're hit, it won't get interrupted. That's lovely. He doesn't have D-Bill, which is a shame. I kind of wish they would have given him Debilitator. He'll probably get it once he gets resurrected next year. There was a lot of high hopes that he'd get resurrected this year. I don't think that's happening. That's not gonna happen. And I kind of said it before everything. I was like, no, Ukiura's not gonna get resurrected this year. He's gonna get resurrected next year. There was hopes because Ichigo, Anniversary 2 Ichigo was resurrected last year, but a lot of the Year 2 characters didn't come out. Or a lot of the characters that came between 2nd Anniversary and 3rd Anniversary characters just didn't come out, including the manga characters. They didn't get resurrected, and then a lot of characters between now and then. So, we're likely not going to get to see this Ukiura resurrected until all the manga characters, or the initial round manga characters get resurrected. So it's probably going to be Anniversary next year, if I had to guess. Which is when Yuha, Shinji, Ichigo, no Shinji, Yuha, Kisuke, Yoruichi, and Ichigo will get resurrected. I don't remember who I use. I think I also use Ukiura on my JP. I don't think I used the other one, Noitora. This is gonna be cutting. Even this is cutting it close. I'm nearing a minute left, and I still have the boss room. I'm surprised neither of us attacked there. I missed for like half of those hits. Like I said, you could do it with this Ukiura, but look at the time. I have 25 seconds left, and he is 10, 10, 10, and 5 out of 5 with a 500 SP. He's not max transcended. You can do this at level 5 SP if you only have the one, but you are going to need a 10, 10, 10, and it's cutting it really close. And it's not under a minute. I did, Danny. I did read the new chapter. It was really good, and I'm super excited. I cannot wait. Power and Affiliation. We talked about it earlier. It's super exciting. I can't wait. I need the spray. Do I have a spray? I do have a spray. Yeah. This will be fine. I'll check out 43 after this to see who I used. How do we get the Artworks version of Ukiura? It's not really an Artworks version, but I see what you mean. He's a premium character. You can get him from tickets at any point. I've gotten him several times out of tickets. I think I have him 5 out of 5 because of all the tickets. You just kind of wait till you get him, honestly. Or if he's a filler character, but you know, he might be in the pick a 6-star actually. But you have to wait till either he's in a banner or just get him from tickets because he's a premium character. It's the 3rd anniversary. That was the 3rd anniversary character. Many moons ago. You couldn't have used Mind Loopy? I don't have Mind Loopy on this one, I don't think. But you might be able to because he's got a no affiliation killer, right? And he's in a Spada. So you probably can use him as well, probably. I think he has weakening on everything too, so that definitely helps. And the fact that he can attack more frequently also helps too. You might have to 5 out of 5 or 10 10 10 him, not 5 out of 5. You might have to 10 10 10 him, but probably doable. Oh right, he's not in the Spada at that point, is he? Somebody asked for 43. If I missed some of the chat, I'm sorry, you guys. I'm trying. Some rumors about a new lieutenant girl being Yoroichi's and Kisuke's daughter. Huh. Huh. I could see that. I wouldn't say that it is, but I could definitely see it. There is a new lieutenant and she is a brawler, so. 43. Oh, I use Soifon. Good old Soifon. But for this one, you can use anyone that can inflict burn or poison can get this done easily as well. You don't necessarily have to use a technique captain. You can use anyone that can inflict burn and poison and just cheese it. You just have to hit a large number of times. Like for example, who here? You can probably do it with this Yoroichi. She can inflict poison on all of her attacks, and her strong attack 2 hits a high. Look at me, top 10ing it. Her strong attack 2 hits a lot, so it's got like a really good chance of poisoning, and she's got a strong attack recharge ability, so you can spam it. You can also flash step multiple times, so it's easy to dodge the boss's specials. She can inflict burn, but I wouldn't try it just because strong attack 2 doesn't come back as frequently. So you have to use someone who can spam strong attacks and can burn and poison with them. Let's see, who else here? Who else here can do a hefty amount? Stark maybe, but he also doesn't hit a high number of times. Wow, there's not a lot of... It's been a while since we've gotten a straight up boss killer. This Nell can do it. She can probably do it. Her strong attack 2 I think hits more than the average number of times, so she can probably do it as well. Gin can probably do it because that normal attack hits twice. If you have this Rukia, go with her. She is a very good boss killer. Yeah, she is like meant to take out bosses. She's really, really good for it. This Noitora could probably do it. This Yama can probably do it. You just have to get lucky with burn or poison, depending on who you use. I'm sure I'm missing some as well. Maybe Aronero, honestly. Maybe Aronero because of just how many times his attacks hit, and he has Frenzy now, so. And I think at this point we're getting into older stuff that's not worth trying. Yeah, so I would go with one of those. Burn is OP. Yes. Yeah. Is that what it is? Yayahara? That would be the best character then, because combination of the two best characters in the whole manga. How do you farm Brave Souls tickets? You go to these events right here, like the events that do this. I've been grinding a lot of the Aizen ones. I haven't done this one. I haven't finished this one yet, but if you go to the Aizen one, you get like this. It's only this high up because of the whole anniversary thing, but you can get like 80 something points per 5 runs if you have 3 bonus characters, and you grind them super fast. It's not always that high of points that you get. Usually it's somewhere between 60,000 and 70,000, but it's easy. Okay, Soul Reaper affiliation, mind, killer effect times 5. I was tempted to use Tenza just because or White Zangetsu because I really like White Zangetsu, but I also really like the Shunsui, and this is the easier one, so we're going with him. Hunting Cat. You probably don't need to do this. Also, he's the second character I 15 out of 15. Just to give him the ability to hit hidden enemies. Since he's got a Soul Reaper killer, he now just destroys everything. Oh, nice to change the song for this last one. Yeah, his strong attack 2 just starts off as a vortex, as opposed to Byakuya's and Aizen's, who actually hit one time. It just starts, which is still overpowered because it still hits 50 times and comes back after a very short time. Also, great combo. Charge his strong attack 3 while his strong attack 2 is just demolishing. I'll have to call you back. Call her back in just a second. There we go. Oh, there's one more. You fully max transcended Ichigo? Very nice. Cough, cough, Urahara. I'm glad we got new. I mean, it's obviously we were gonna have new lieutenants. Oh, did Drain actually affect them? Did he heal? I don't think he did. Also, they have the same style of Strong Attack 1. They both have beam shots and they both have like super high range. My mom just texted me because she called me and I hung up or I couldn't answer. She just texted me, "How dare you?" All caps. Alright. I'm not going to try to beat the ones in under a minute that I didn't do. Just because I'll get to that later. I'll do it myself. But I really have to use the restroom, so I have to end the stream. He did heal? Oh, that's funny. But I'm glad they did that. Santos Lopez, it has been a little bit. Unfortunately, I'm just ending my stream here. I really wish I could continue, but like I said, I have to go. Because I also have to give my mom a call, apparently. But thank you guys for hanging out. There was a lot of you today. I'm glad we got into a discussion. I'm really, really excited to see what happens now for Bleach, because I thought it was going to be a one-shot, and it was just, nope. It's just the start of a new arc, so I'm very much looking forward to it, very much looking forward to what it means to the game. It was trending today worldwide, which is really, really cool. But yeah, this was fun. Thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I will try to work on a top 10 today. Hopefully it'll come out tomorrow or Sunday. It is hard because mind is a very hard attribute. Mind probably has the best amount of good characters. It's really hard. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out. Have a great night. Take care.